Hey, 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 everybody. It's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie. Yay, we are live, people. We are live. I hope everyone is doing well today. I know we have a bunch of sickos out there because it's just that time of year. It's time for patient zeros to spread their germs. The patient zeros are usually the kids, of course. They are out spreading their germs in force right now because the cold is not breaking it down, it's just making things worse. So, today I'm going to be working on some signatures for the books, the little golden books. And yeah, these might be the last little golden books that we do online because we don't want them to attract children. But anyway, I'm not even going to go there. So you all saw the covers. Let me move this out the way. Y'all saw the cover. So I'm actually just going to kind of go into that mode where I just work on a whole bunch of things at the same time. So I wanted to go ahead and work on the pages for these particular books so that they can start getting closer to done, because y'all know I got like a ton of unfinished projects. So let me just say hello to everybody before we get started. I want to say hello to Nettie, who is always on here before anybody else. Wendy with Fab Crafts and More. Hey, hey, hey. And also the nuclear option Bobby at Bobby Dominic Art. And let's see, who else do we have on right now? I think I saw April in the house. And if you are new to the channel, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button, because this is all junk journal related here on this channel. So if you love junk journals, then hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button as well, so that you'll be notified when more videos like this one come out. Now, I always say this. If you're on here now, you probably love junk journaling. You'll love this video. Just go ahead, give the video a thumbs up right now so you won't forget. Of course, if you don't want to give a thumbs up right now, you can do it during or after we get done. That is okay with me as well. I take all thumbs up, and I take all thumbs up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And if you want to continue the conversations and also show us your creativitiness, you can head over to our Facebook group. And the name of the Facebook group is Junk Journal Buddies. And the link is in the description below. All right. So let's see. We have some more people that popped in. We got Michelle. And also Penny, hey, 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 Penny, and Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. And Roberta. Y'all, thanks for coming on. All right, so I don't need to do anything with the covers today, but I like the way they look, so I just thought I'd show y'all. Y'all, my desk is clean. I cleaned my desk off today. I couldn't even believe it myself. I actually have some space to move around. That's amazing. And hello, who we got? Phyllis. Hey, Phyllis. And Rachel at Scrap Craftastic. Hey, 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 Barb. Thanks for coming on. All right. So what I had done. Hey, D. Snyder. Donna, how you doing? What I did was I took like some little folders that I got from the dollar store, and I tried to put things all together, put my projects together so they won't be like all over the place. Because, sometimes I'm just so disorganized. Hey, my Mocha. And also Tammy. Hey, Tammy, White Wolf Mother. Thanks for coming on. So this one belongs to, let's see. This one belongs to Where Do I Kiss? And so let's put that over there for now. And this one is the Lion King. Put Mr. Lion King over here. And let's see. Which one is this one? I don't know, because I don't see the book in here. Oh, this one is a Big Heroes. And so we'll work on this one first. So this is a mini, shop with mini. And what I did was I tried to go through and just kind of put some books. I am not organized, Barb. I'm not organized. If you saw what this place looks like, I mean, my desk looks good right now, but the floor is a whole different talk show. So let me just put the book cover over to the side. So I just tried to find some pages that I wanted to put in here. And you know what? I even thought that I might even change some things. So I always like to try to include the original pages in the book. And I don't worry about trying to put them in order. I don't feel like anybody's going to go back and read the book. But you know, some people do. So, what you guys talking about there? So Rhonda says that she's never organized for more than about 5 minutes. Well, it's been about 5 minutes for me, so yeah. And Penny says, I know, right? I'm so impressed with the organization. Oh my goodness, you're all too much, but that's okay. Yeah, just go ahead. Tell me more. Tell me more. So let's see. The first thing I always do is kind of count the pages that I have that I can use. And it's actually like, or six, they're not pages, and they're not leaves. I don't know what they'll call it, but I have 3 of the pages that are still, we have 6 of them that are still all together. So we have these 3, and I'm sure it's 3 in this one as well. So 6 all together. And this book I'm going to do a little bit differently. The other ones I did 3 signatures. And this one, I think I'm going to try to do like 5 signatures. I'm trying something different. So I might have to add some pages to these or take some out. Thanks, Wendy. Okay. So since I'm going to do 5 signatures, I have 6 pages. So it's going to be like one of these pages to each signature. So let's do that. We'll say 1 page to each signature. We're just going to kind of just put them out here on the desk. And I'll just put some over here to the side. So some of them you'll be able to see and some you won't. Let me move my artwork. Y'all like my artwork? It's so beautiful. I did this a long time ago, but I thought it was kind of cool to share. Okay. Ugh. Let's move that out the way. All right, so we have 6 signatures, and I'm going to do 5. I'm going to do 5 signatures. So let's put that one over there. So I'll put 2 of those pages into one of the signatures. And then in each signature, now I have to do some math here. Usually I do like 7 pages to a signature, and I do 3, so that's 21 pages. But I think I'm going to do less than that. No, I'm going to keep it at that 21, around 21, but we're doing 5. So then we'll bring that down to 20. It's like 4 pages to each signature. Okay, so this doesn't seem like a lot of pages, but y'all, if somebody uses this book, it's going to get real fast. So let's see what I have in here, because I actually collected up these papers a long time ago. So I have a blue sheet. I wanted to put some primary colors in here. And so let's put those there. So now each one has 2. And then this page is, I have 1 music sheet. I have 1 journaling, ledger paper. We have 1 writing sheet. I have a 1 map sheet or atlas sheet. And then I have some coffee dyed paper here. All right, so each one now has 3 pages. Actually, it's more than 3 pages, because I forgot, because the pages open up like that. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm good, y'all. All right, so that's 3. So I need 1 more for each one. So let's put that one there. I'm just divvying them out. So I need 2 more to do this the way I want to do it, I think. Yeah. So I need 2 more. And these will be like middle sheets. So let me see what I have on the side of me. So I have, I'm trying to think of what I want to do. Let's move this one over here. It says 3 and 3. Since I just happen to have some coffee dye paper next to me. And then this one, it needs one more page. So that's 4 over there. Y'all, I'm in deep thought, okay? I'm in deep thought. Y'all don't rush me. Stop rushing me. All right, so it's 4 there and 4 there. And then I'm going to put like one more piece in each one. I have like a time card here. I have a regular card. I have an envelope here and an envelope. And I need one more because originally I was only going to do three signatures. So let's see, what can I use? Oh, here. But I got some more music sheets, so I can use one of these. So this one have music. Okay, so that's good. I just happen to have these next to me because my floor houses a lot of stuff that you all think is organized. So thank you, Nettie. Nettie says that she loves the colors and the art. And thank you, Wendy, as well. So Barb says she's excited for tomorrow night. We are doing our first Creating After Dark. So if you are part of the Facebook group, then just make sure that you head over to the Creating Over Dark group and join up, and so we can get you in and all ready for our fun for tomorrow night. So if you're not part of the Facebook group, we're having fun over there. You all might want to join us. I'm reading the chat real quick, so y'all don't rush me. So Roberta asked me, am I using construction paper or cardstock? Neither. It's like a colored copier paper, actually. So the colored paper is probably like a regular paper, which is about 20 pounds. So it's 20-pound paper. So I had a bunch of it, so I wanted to use it up. So I thought this would be the perfect time to use it because it has lots of wonderful primary colors that I'm trying to include in the book. And hola, right back at you, Victoria. Welcome to the stream. All right, y'all. I'll be reading forever because the stream is moving today. Okay. All right, so now the next thing I want to do is start folding some pages. So let's fold pages. Let me start at the end. It really doesn't matter what's what and who's where. And actually, this one has 4 pages, so it's going to have an extra page. That's okay. So this is just some stationery paper, you all. And wait a minute. Before I do that, let me do this. Let me get organized for real and just make some space because I have papers all over the place now. Let's put this over here. And put this over here. All right, because I'm going to need the whippersnapper. And I'm not really cutting anything at the moment, but what I want to use the whippersnapper for is, it's hard to see on the camera, but the whippersnapper, not the whippersnapper, y'all. Big Bertha. I got my names mixed up. You know how when you have a bunch of kids and then you're trying to call each one and then the names get mixed up? That's what just happened. So I got Big Bertha out, and the reason why I took her out because she has, I don't know, it's hard for you all to see, but she has like a lip right here on the side. She has it on the other side, and she has it here as well. So I'm going to use this lip to do my folding. So I want to fold this, and I'm just going to put this up against the lip and then fold it over. Where's my glasses at, y'all? Oh, here it is. I found my old lady glasses. All right. All right. So today is just a lot of tedious folding and organizing the papers because that's just what you got to do when you're making a book. And we'll just put that over to the side. This is already folded. I kept it all intact, so we'll keep that. And then these are good to go. I don't really need to do anything for the moment with those. Izzy gasped. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get you excited, Izzy. No whippersnapper. I don't think I'm going to be taking the whippersnapper out tonight. How old is Liz? Excuse me. Excuse me. You calling me a hoe? What's up with that? You don't know me like that. I know you're saying that darn spell check. All right, so this is one signature right here. So I'm just going to put this to keep that together over here. And let's do the next one. And let's fold it over. Now, I don't think none of these, I don't think any of these pages are going to be big enough for me to have to do too much cutting. But I don't know, because I haven't done any measurements yet. So let's see. This is like the easiest way to fold things. I'm trying to tell you. I used to just try to fold things like this, and I swear nothing ever lined up. I don't know why. Uh-oh. Gotta call this one back. Yeah, hold on. All right. But that's my son. Gotta call him back. He should know nobody talks to me during this time. All right. How dare he disturb our together time. Y'all gotta take my jacket off. I've been getting hot and then cold and then hot and then cold, and it's been crazy. And I do not even have any heat on in my house because it's not that cold down here right now. I had a friend that came down from Washington, and she had the nerve to say she was cold here. I said, "What, girl? You came from Washington, D.C. You talking about it's cold?" I don't think so, ma'am. No, ma'am, I'm not going for that. All right, so that signature is done. All right. And all right, the coffee dyed paper there. I love using coffee dyed paper in these books. All right, and yeah, I'm trying to concentrate while I'm doing this. You wouldn't think you would have to concentrate to fold papers, but yes. Yes, you do. You need to concentrate. All right. And pink. So I was thinking, like, when I'm always trying to think of what I'm going to do. I actually try to put together a little schedule of what the projects I'm going to work on when I'm on live. And I had this on the docket for today, and I was like thinking, do I want to do this? 'Cause sometimes I'm kind of lazy. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this today or not, but it's something that needed to be done. And then I was thinking, this is not going to take me an hour to do, but for real though, it might take an hour to do this. It just might take an hour, folks. All right, so this is good to go. It's like way bigger than what I need, but that's okay because I'm going to be cutting it down a smidge. And so you can definitely use just ordinary papers in your journals, you all, because these they're color papers, but they're just regular copier paper. So if you feel like it's too thin for you, then you can use cardstock or something like that. But sometimes you don't want to use too much cardstock in your books either, because cardstock adds lots of bulk. It's kind of bulky. Yeah, I've been working on my Christmas journal that I started and I didn't finish. Because I would like to have a journal for December, just for Christmas. I'm gonna try it. I'm not saying that I'm doing like journaling every day, but for Christmas. But I still would like a Christmas one, maybe to use throughout the years. So I decided to finish that. That's the one that I made from the album. So I've started working on that again. But here again, I still have all this stuff that needs to get finished. All right, so next, okay, before I move on, let me move Big Bertha out the way. And let me just take a peek at the chat a little bit. See if I'm missing anything. Hey, Mom Harper. I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, I'm done watching now. I was just trying to see if anybody had any questions for me or anything. So I have my bone folder out, and I still don't know why they call these bone folders. Anybody know why they call these bone folders? Inquiring minds want to know. So I'm just going to go ahead and give everything a nice little crease before I measure for the cut. And that one is good to go. And this is a pretty quick process here, but necessary. All right, so it's the next signature. Put you over here to the side. We're just moving stuff from one side of the place until the other. So April says traditionally they were made with bone. That's kind of horrible, isn't it? They could have changed the name though. Can you imagine you using something that's made out of bone? Like, what bone would you be using? Where'd that bone come from? Those are all the questions that would be going through my mind. Inquiring minds would want to know. All right, so these go together. And then this the one. And you're going to ask Siri. Oh, let's ask Siri and see what Siri says. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. Where do bone folders come from?
Okay, I found this on the web for where do bone boulders come from. Check it out.
What? No. Hey, Siri. Where do bone folders come from?
Okay, I found this on the web for where do bone boulders come from.
Oh my gosh.
Check it out.
She don't want to act right, y'all. Forget it. She's looking for boulder bones. What is a boulder bone? We done went from bone folders to boulder bones. Oh, Lord. Ugh. Siri. For shame, you could not answer my questions. I do like talking to Siri. It drives my mom crazy. Because me and Siri, we be having some serious conversations. Hey, Siri. Do you like crafting?
This is about you, not me.
Siri. Hey, Siri. This is about me, not you. She said, I'm not sure. I understand. She don't want to talk anymore. She's upset with me. I'm sorry. I done upset Siri. So Bobby says they are often made from the leg bone of cow, deer, or similar animal or ivory. Alternatives made from plastics now exist. I think this is plastic. Hey, Boo Boo Kitty, we miss you, girl. Where you been? We haven't seen you like in about 50 million years. And Siri is ditzy.
Yes.
Siri, I wasn't talking to you.
I'm sorry. I'll try harder.
Whatever, girl. Okay. So we got, these are all ready. So let's do kind of a measurement. So this is what I would do next. Got to get my ruler out here, and I would measure like just nothing fancy smancy. I would measure like this back cover here. Well, that's not the back cover. I would measure the back cover, front cover, whatever. It's about 6 inches across, and so I would probably do my signatures at about 5.5 inches. So let's write that down, because you want to leave a little bit of space because your papers will shift depending on where you put them at in the book. So we're going to do, it's going to be 5.5 this away. And from top to bottom, it's almost 8 inches. So I would probably do this at about, I just want to make sure the pages are, actually is, I would say about 7 3/4. So this way, 7 3/4 inches this way. Yeah, I'm no drafter, so I have to, you know, that's my little draft of how big the pages should be. And then let's move little Minnie out the way again. And so now we need Big Bertha back. Oy. Come on up here, girl. All right. It feels strange because I don't have anything like blocking my desk or everything, so it's nice. So Veronica says she's making her daughter's first junk journal as a gift for Christmas. Ooh, right on. So she's going to like this. She's going to like these kind of journals. All right, so it has to be 7, and I'm trying to see what part I would want to cut off. Ooh. Ooh. It can't be any bigger than 7 3/4. So we're going to cut a little smidge off the bottom, and 5.5 inches. It's about 5.5 inches, so we don't have to do anything else to that one. Let's put that over to the side. And then this one is a little bit bigger than 5.5, so let's just cut part of that down. Okay, it's about 5.5 right there. And that's the one good thing about this cutter too, is that it can cut a sliver of paper off. That's one of my favorite things about Big Bertha. All right, and okay, now these, I don't want to cut these. I'm going to actually kind of fold them in, so for now, and they should be just the right size. So let's see. They're a little bit bigger than the 7 3/4, but they have to fit into this book because they were in here before. So let's see how much. Yeah, they're like right on the money. So I'm going to cut them down a little bit. I had to make sure I had the right book. Okay, so I'm going to cut them down. Cut the bottom. Let's see how much are we going to be cutting off. Not that much, I'm sure. Just a smidge. I'm going to cut a smidge off. All right, and then these two pages are about the same, so I think these are 5.5 though, because this is US letter size paper, so these are good to go. And then this way, 7 3/4. All right. So that's one signature. So I'm going to go ahead and put these all together so they don't get mixed up. And I'm not going to think too much into it. I'm just going to stick the papers in. I could always go back later and change the order of things. So it didn't seem like that I was putting that much papers into these, but let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How did I get 6 pages in this one? That's too many. I only wanted to have like 4 pages. So we're going to take something out of here. I'm going to take this out. No, I don't know. I might put it back. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's still 5 because we have an extra little thing. I'm going to leave that in there. So it'll be 5 pages there. Let's put that over to the side. Next. All right, so this one is about good to go that way. And 7 3/4 inch. And I think this is good to go. Yep. And got to cut a little bit off of this writing paper. And that's below the height, so that one is good to go. This was good that way. All right. I like the jagged edges too, but I want it, in this case, to cut it off. All right, so I feel like I'm going into the next signature. Why do I have so many pages here? Why does she have so many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only supposed to be 4 pages. I think I went into the next one. Hold up. Okay, let's put these together. Oh, I think I know what I did. I think I had like 5 pages for all of them. I don't think I want to do 5 pages, though. It's too many. 4 times 5. We just want 4 pages. Put this here, put this here, and put that there somewhere. Okay, and this one has 5 pages. I think I'm going to have to take one of the pages out. I don't want to take one of the pages out, though. Okay, I'm going to leave that in there. I don't want to take it out. All right, so this is the next signature. Somehow, I don't know, y'all, somehow I got some stuff mixed up. So that's 1, 2. Oh. Only one of these was supposed to have 2 signatures. Okay. I know what it is. So let's switch out one of these. And let's put this one in the front. And let's put another page in here. Another page. Okay, so that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one. Let's see. That's going to be okay. And I can cut this one. I'll need to cut a little sliverty sliv off of this. Nope, I'm not doing 7 signatures on this one because, and the reason why is because instead of I'm not doing 7 pages per signature, and the reason why is because I'm doing 5 signatures instead of 3. If I was doing 3, then I would do like my 7 pages. But in this case, I'm doing 5 signatures, so I'm breaking them down to 4 pages only. And then that leaves me like with 1 less page than I normally use. So you're confused. Don't be confused. Don't be confused, Penny. Y'all, have y'all seen that commercial? Now, you have to be a certain age. Well, maybe not. Because if you know the Muppets, how many people know the Muppets? If you know who the Muppets are, then put a 1 in the chat if you know who the Muppets are. We'll start with that question first. Because this next part of what I'm going to say has to do with the Muppets. All right, so that's 2. 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to explain the signature thing again as soon as I get all the way down to the last signature, and then I'll go back and I'll explain. All right, so lots of people know who the know who the Muppets are. So I remember when we were kids, my mom was the one that watched the Muppets. And I love watching the Muppets. All right, I want to keep part of this top. Let me just cut a little bit off of this. And then I'm going to turn it over. And I'm going to cut this down to 7 3/4. And I'm going to keep this because I can use this as a signature too. It'll just be like a short piece. And so on this, I'm going to end up folding these in to make like either a pocket or fold out. So I'm not going to cut that off. So we're going to keep that. Okay, have y'all seen the commercial with Fozzie Bear and his grandmother? Y'all let me know, have y'all seen that commercial? Fozzie Bear and his grandmother. Waka, waka, waka. Let me see. 7.5. Miss Piggy and Monster are still my favorites. Y'all, when I saw that commercial with Fozzie Bear, y'all have to, if you haven't seen it, you got to look it up on YouTube. It is hilarious to me. Because he tells his grandmother a joke. He tells his grandmother, he says, I got a joke for you. I want to try it out on you. It's like, what? How come bears don't wear coats? No, how come bears don't wear sweaters? Because they have fur coats. Waka, waka, waka. Y'all, I crack up every time I hear that commercial. I know I'm so silly. I love that. Waka, waka, waka. Yeah, the Muppet Babies. I had almost forgot that the Muppet Babies were out. So the Muppets they've been hanging out for a while. Roberta, you said you don't remember that. Girl, you got to. All right, so that's the signature. I forgot to cut these down too. These pages, I'm just gonna cut a sliver off the top of this one. 7 3/4. All right. And I think I forgot to cut this one too. Oh, I forgot to cut a bunch of this off running my mouth. I'll cut a little sliver off the top of this one. Y'all, doing these books is time consuming, isn't it? You wouldn't think that it is. I remember Fraggle Rock too. Fraggle Rock was kind of serious to me. It wasn't as lighthearted as the Muppets. The Muppets, you know what? I didn't really like the Muppets when I was little because I think the Muppet Show was more for grown-ups than it was for kids. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that the Muppets were that they were more for grown-ups? Because I think that's why my mom liked it, because I think it was more for grown-ups. So a lot of that humor I didn't get until I got older. All right. I think my favorite character on the Muppets was Beaker. I like Beaker. All right, let's cut this one down. See, y'all? I knew this was going to take me more than an hour. And this is just the first book. So I got 3 more books left that I need to work on. But it's just something that needs to get done. The old dude sitting in the opera seats. Yeah. The hecklers. I bet they have names too. I don't know what their names are. Oh, they did have names. But I don't remember what their names were. That's quite unfortunate. All right, let's see. This one. And all these pages look so plain until you put them in the book and put them together and start decorating them. All right, let's do this one. Ask Siri. Oh, ask. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Hey, Siri. What were the names of the men that sat in the opera seats on the Muppets?
Okay, I found this on the web for what were the names of the men that sat in the opera seats on the Muppets. Check it out.
Statler and Waldorf. Who picked those names? Statler and Waldorf. Your husband is scared of the Muppets. He's not a real man. Now that is funny. How you gonna be scared of the Muppets? Of all things, the Muppets you gonna be scared of? No. All right, so let's put this one together. Jim Henson is the guy that made the Muppets. Hey, Gretchen. We're talking about the Muppets and Muppet Babies right now. Let's put this one in here. I'm kind of putting them in the order that I want them to be. Nothing wacky. I don't have a template that I use for stuff like this. I just do it, y'all. I just get her done. All right, did I cut this one? Yeah. All right, so now we have dun, 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 the papers for this one. Oh, wait a minute. Trying to get the scrap paper out of here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to keep that piece, and the rest of this is going to, as much as I would love to keep all these little scraps, I'm not going to. Because I have like a bag of scraps already that is overflowing. Okay. So, okay, let me explain so y'all won't be confused about the signatures. A lot of people ask me, how many pages should you put in the signature? And the truth of the matter is there is no wrong number or right number to putting things in your signature. I mean, putting papers in your signatures. Now, let me get... It's kind of like a hit or miss, and you have to experiment with how many is a good number. So let's just take a peek here. All right, so this is Thomas Breaks a Promise and Mulan. Just move that out the way. And so if you look here, there are 3 signatures. So does everybody know what a signature is? And this one has 3 signatures. So this one is fully decorated. It's ready to go. This one doesn't have all the decorations and stuff in it. And so I just kind of decided that I wanted to do 7 pages in a signature. And that's like 7 pieces. Like this is like 1, and then this will be like 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I did 7 sheets in here for each one of these times 3. So I needed 21 pieces of paper. Okay. And then but I wanted to try doing some smaller signatures, but still kind of have about the same amount of papers in here. So this one had 21 papers. So if I want to break those 21 down into 5 signatures, then I just took one off to make it even. So if I take one off, that's 20 pages, and then divide that by 5, is 4 pages per signature. So that's how I came up with the 4 pages in here. So do y'all understand what I'm saying? So I know some people are kind of confused because I normally use 7 pages, but in my books, I decided that I'm even going to go down to 5 pages because my book is it's crazy full. Let me show you. So this is the junk journal that I'm working in right now, and you can see, maybe you can or maybe you can't, it has 3 signatures in it. And I did this the way I normally do my books, and I did 7 pages per signature. Y'all look at this. It's crazy because I use my book. But maybe for somebody that doesn't use their books, that won't be an issue. It's not an issue for my book to be overflowing either, because I love all these luscious pages, and I like it being stuffed, and I still have like tons of room left in this book to work. So I'll be working in this for a while still. So I just wanted to explain that so I wouldn't confuse you all. All right, so now let's just do a spot of a test. And only 5. That's it. If you are new to making junk journal books, resist the urge to put too many pages in your book. Less is more, trust me. Less is more to put in your book. All right, so I'm just doing a little bit of a test, which it's not a good test because these pages are very long. Let's see. Like this. Let's take one of these. And then, see, so now these will fit very nicely in here. So I have a little bit of room here, which is fine. And, all right, so let's put this back together. And so the next piece of this puzzle, I'm going to need my scoreboard. Let's see. Now you don't have to have a scoreboard to do this next part. Boo Boo Kitty says she likes her journals like she likes her man over stuff. Oh wait, I meant like tacos. All right, let's see here. All right. Let me get my scoreboard out here. All right, so again, you don't have to have a scoreboard, but I'm going to use one today. And let's see. So I need this page, according to my little paper here. I need this page to be 5.5 inches, and it is 6.5. So technically, I would have to cut an inch off. But I'm just going to fold that inch over. And to make it easy on myself to fold it over, that's why I pulled the scoreboard out. So, let's turn it this way. And I need to score 1 inch if I did this correctly. Yeah, let me just turn this a little bit this way. Actually, it would be better if I went this way. All right. So at 1 inch, did I turn this the right way? Yeah. 1 inch. And I'm not pressing down too hard because I don't want to break the paper. And this is going through 2 pieces. And then it doesn't matter which way I fold this right now. And this one, just trying to make sure I get this on the fold. And then I'm gonna put this back in. And then I have another page in this case that needs to be scored at 1 inch. Phyllis, you said you're excited about starting your journal. Girl, I'm excited for you. I love junk journaling. I'm so glad I found it, or it found me. All right, let's fold this. Y'all, I only got through one book. See, I still have a bunch of books, so you all will be seeing these some more until I get finished with them. All right, because they got to get done. Okay, so now, and then I'll be treating these some kind of a way later. All right, so now let's do a little test in Minnie's Boutique. And see, they'll fit in there nicely. I have a little bit of space here in the front, and that's going to be one signature. All right, put you back over there. Minnie, you get over here. All right, so now we can go through the rest of them, and the rest of these should only have one signature besides the music paper that I have to measure. And over. All right. So Roberta asked, is that the We Are Memory Keepers thing that does 100 things? No, it is not. It doesn't do 100 things, but it is We Are Memory Keepers. And you can cut with it. I never use it to cut because the blade, I don't know. You can cut things, but you can't cut like a bunch of papers at the same time. So I just use Big Mama for that. I usually just use this as a scoreboard. And it has like a lip on the side as well that you can use to help you to fold things. But that's about it, unless you all know something else that you can use it for. It doesn't do a million things though, unfortunately. That would be lovely. All right, so that one's good. Next. All right. 1 inch. I'll do this side also. Make it easy on myself. Waka waka waka. That's like stuck in my head now. Waka waka waka. Hey Bootsy, where you been? All right. Let's just fold this to the inside for now. And put this together. Oh, you like small journals? Yeah, that's a good question. Like, what size journals do you all like? Do you like mini journals? Do you like, we'll say medium-sized journals that are about the size of these little golden books, or do you like large journals? I even thought about trying to make like a really large journal, an oversized one. What kind do you all like? We'll say small, medium, or large. And we'll include the minis will be included in the small journals. So, no, we'll say mini, small, or large. Which one do you like? All right. Let's give this 1 inch. feel like that was straight. It wasn't. It wasn't. So Gretchen says 5 by 8 is her favorite. So that's probably, I would say, about medium. Medium, but made a large one for your daughter. Like small to medium sizes. We have the Travelers one. Stuffed and gaping. Large, small. I think I'm kind of like a medium kind of girl when it comes to the junk journals. I do love Traveler's notebooks, but not for junk journaling. They're too small for me. But I think I would get bored with a really big one. But I don't know. I was thinking about trying it out. I wanted to try some different sizes. So Roberta says she's in the experimental stage, so she can't vote. She's banned from voting because she's in the experimental stage. All right, so this one is a large piece. So let's measure this and see how much we want to fold over. So this is approximately 9 inches, and we want it to be 5.5. So we have to take 1, 2, and wait, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.5. 3.5, if I did that properly. All right, 3.5. And I'm being gentle with this too, because some of this paper is this is like, well, some of it is antique. I cut the bottom of this off. Let's see. When was this? Oh, those darn Roman numerals. Boy, they get you every time on this music sheet. Let's see. Oh, let's see if Siri can give me the answer. Siri. Hey, Siri. What's the Roman numeral number for MCMXXXVII?
Okay, I found this on the web for what's the Roman numeral number for MXXVI. Check it out.
Siri, can you read that? Hey Siri, can you read that?
There's nothing to read.
She gets on my nerves. It was 1936. So it's not yet antique, but it is vintage. All right. This one's a little bit off, but that's okay. All right, and then we'll just fold these inward. And fold this one inward. And these go together. Oh, wait a minute. This goes in here somewhere. Let's put this here, and this in here. All right, that's that one. Boo Boo Kitty said 1937. It's 1936 is what Siri told me. So who's right? All right, so this one is 1 inch. Gently scoring it with my plastic bone folder. All right. Aw, Fufu's so cute. Siri is a twit. It was 1936, Gretchen. That's what Siri told me. If she was listening properly, because, you know, sometimes she has an attitude, so she might not even been listening properly. All right, so now we have... See, now we have 5 signatures. Here, to work with for this book, and we don't have time to do not a near thing else. All right, so that's kind of what it's going to look like, so you can see. So I thought it would be, let's see. So this is the one that has the 3 signatures in it. And I thought maybe if I made the signatures smaller, that they can spread out a little bit more evenly. And I think I'm going to like this. I'll probably do this more often. Put less pages in and put more signatures in. So that's kind of cool. It's going to be quite lovely. Look at those primary colors in there. Isn't that pretty? In the book. We talked about that whole vintage thing before, huh? All right, so let's put you back up here. All right, so I'm just putting everything back in the boxes where they were at. And so if you all enjoyed today's video, please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. So I see there's 27 people on right now, and there's only 20 likes. So let's get them thumbs ups going, y'all. Let's get the thumbs up going. I'm glad you all are here with me today. And again, if you want to share your creations as well, you can come over to Junk Journal Buddies. The link is in the description below as well. And tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be doing our first ever Crafting After Dark for adults. So to get the link and all that good info, you need to go over to Junk Journal Buddies. Because we only invited the Junk Journal Buddies, I have to say. Yeah, Mulan. Mulan is giving me life. I like her. I like Mulan. I still have to do a spot of decorating in Mulan. So she's still not completely finished. But Thomas is finished. I don't think I'm going to do any more. Thomas is just full of beautiful ephemera and all that jazz. So it's ready to go. So if anybody's interested in any of these journals, you can give me a holla and I'll hook you up. All right, you all. I am going to go ahead and shove off. Thanks everybody for coming on. I really appreciate it. Again, subscribe, like, share, yada, 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 and all that jazz. So with that, I'm going to say love, peace, and hair grease. From your sweet Lotus Blossom and lovable Lizzie, have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.